come to the excellent leadership insight, a key to excellence in leadership. Do you know that leaders are God's instrument for positive influence and change in the end time? My name is Abraham Enela, and I'll be speaking on the subject, leaders are both born and made. We all know that the most difficult task is to lead human beings. While it's an easy task to lead animals and direct them anyhow we want, man has not been given dominion over his own type to usurp control against his or her own will. Now, except for the use of force, which of course contradicts and violates the human right, we cannot control a man to do something against his own will except with his own consent. However, when it comes to the subject of leadership, most leaders miss out on this because the essence of leadership is influence. That's why when you fail in your duty to influence people to consensually follow you, what you result into is force and intimidation. This, of course, is the point when a leader gets frustrated and begin to think that he is not born to be a leader. The first thing that we need to understand about good leadership skill is that no fish can survive in a bad pond. No matter how skillful a person is in leadership, leading the wrong people will not help him to thrive in life. And so until he finds the right people and the right atmosphere, he cannot fully exploit his leadership skill. And what usually happens after a while is that such a person will begin to think that he's a failure or that he lacks leadership ability. The point here is that great leaders are made through great followership. On the other side, it is possible to put a person who lacks leadership skill to lead good people, and eventually he will make mess of the whole thing. And so it is all about the leader and the people. So it can always be the other way around. I remember the story of a pastor who pioneered a church from scratch to 1,000 plus. After a while, he was transferred to another branch, but he was not able to lead the people because the people made things difficult for him. And of course, for such a person, the only way out is to understand the people and of course to understand the paradigm from which they come. So to achieve good results in leadership, you need to understand people and be able to relate with them effectively. And of course, know exactly what they want and how they see things. Otherwise, difficult people will not make things work for you. Now, what do we mean by leaders are born? Everyone is born to influence one person or the other. You are born into a family, you will have influence over your siblings. You have influence over your parents. As a father, you have influence over your children. As a mother, you have influence over your children. Even as couples, you have influence over yourselves. In the place of work, you have influence over your subordinates. You have influence over your colleagues. You have influence in the lives of your friends, in your association, in your church, in your meeting places. Of course, you have influence. And that is what leadership is all about. Leadership is all about influence. So we all are born to influence somebody. And so let that be settled that you are a born leader. Because if we are to go by the definition of leadership, of course, influence is what everyone does. A mother can be influenced by a child. And so influence has no limit. You influence one person or the other. So you are a born leader. Then secondly, there are people who are born into environment where they grow up to see things from the perspective of leadership. They are born into the hands of leaders. They are groomed to become a leader. On the other hand also, leaders are made. The making of a leader involves being groomed to become a leader. Just like you are born, and then you are born into an environment where you are groomed to be. And so the making of a leader involves being groomed to be. And then, of course, you can develop yourself to be a good leader. When you notice that there are flaws in your leadership skill, of course, you need to work on those areas. Some people have problem with relationship. Some people have problem understanding people. Some people have problem relating with people from a different paradigm other than theirs. Okay? Now, understanding people is a key factor. It's a key thing. It's a key factor. Understanding how people think. Understanding people from their own perspective will make you to be able to lead people. Then caring for people helps leadership. Care. Concern for people helps leadership. So in developing your leadership skill, you can listen to audio messages, you can read books on leadership, you can follow great leaders to observe the way they do things and learn from them. And of course, when learning to be a great leader, there are keywords that must be in your mind. One is influence, the second one is relationship, and of course the third one is understanding. And as we proceed in this leadership study, of course, more keywords will come that will help you in carrying out your leadership task. Thank you for watching. To reach me, you can call these numbers +234 80 230 72661. You can also send email to info@abrahaменela.org.ng. You can visit my website at www.abrahaменela.org.ng for more audio messages. God bless you. See you again.